What we're going to be reviewing today is something that I haven't seen very many reviews of besides the prototype models from dealers. I haven't seen a very actually good review of from someone that knows the PKM. So that's what we're going to try and do today and give you a detailed review of this. This is the Echo One Rifle Dynamics version of the PKM, not the A&K one. As the A&K one I've waited about 7 months on to get, and I finally got tired of waiting and I ended up buying the A&K, or the Echo One, sorry. Now, I guess the overall first impression of this gun is amazing. It's really nice, constructed very well, very nice and heavy. And the one thing I got to say that I don't really like about the gun though is the trades on it. And I don't know if you can see them, but Rifle Dynamics put their logo and even trademarks on it, which we're going to take off eventually. Now I'll start off by showing you guys what is still on the gun and what isn't with the magnet. And we'll start from down here. So the front sight, pot metal, barrel is alloy, gas tube blocks alloy. Bipod mount is steel for once, so they finally learned a lesson about that with the RPKs. Bipod is steel. Front sleeve mount is steel. Gas tubes alloy, gas blocks alloy. Tripod mounts alloy. Carry handle steel. Receiver is steel. Top cover steel. Ejection port covers are steel. Stock tank is steel. So you guys can see this. This stock, back of the stock steel. I'm not sure what this piece is called that flips up right here. Shoulder rest maybe. That's steel. And the side adjustment tool, which is stored in the stock, is alloy. Now, taking a look at this one, it's a bit different than the one that you'll get if you buy it. I've actually taken off the stock grip off of the Echo One model, and I put a real AKM pistol grip on it. I haven't actually put a real PKM grip on, so people say that it takes some filing and fitting to put it on. This one I had no problem with. I just put it on and the tension held it there and screwed it in. I've also taken the orange flash hider off and put on a 14mm negative threaded PKM flash hider that I got from CNCwarrior.com. Now, the top cover, this is where your battery wires are. You would hook them to the mag like so. The magazine, which is also steel, you want to take it and make sure the bullet is facing towards this direction, and you lock it on like so. Now, you take the battery wires and you want to run them through the feed port, and the battery is stored in the mag. And if I get that open, what you want to do, I have no battery in here at the moment as it's charging for the shooting review later. Then you'll just hook it up to the battery in there, and the wires run into it, and there's a slot cut out in the mag to where they shouldn't get in the way of these closing, so you don't have beavers everywhere. Now, I'm going to talk about the magazine next. The magazine is, if you've ran an assault, M60, or some sort of airsoft support weapon, you'll be familiar with how this magazine works. The way you load this is you open this, you flip this latch right here, open the top, and you'll fill it with BBs. Right now it's low. The max capacity of it is 5,000 rounds. And what's I like about this though is the fact that the magazine runs off of the battery as well. Alright, so now we have the PKM outside, and we're at, I guess, our little shooting range we have set up here. Now I'll show you guys how to load this thing up. Well, first, I'm going to attach the mag to the gun, which I showed you in the review how to do so. Then you take your battery, which I'm using Energy 11.1 volt 1600 milliamp LiPo battery. You know, the stock battery that comes with this thing it's worthless. You might as well just get rid of it, invest in a LiPo or a higher voltage 9.6 or something. Because the 8.4 they give you will not hold up at all. And you just load the battery. I put it in there upside down because so the charging wire doesn't get in the way. You just want to connect the connectors, the Tamiya connectors to the battery, and then this plug to this one in here. This is the one that feeds the mag and allows it to feed. Alright, then just try to push it down in there and get it in that little crevice right there. It shouldn't get in the way of firing. Yeah. Wind it, switch.